those of us who moved here, picked up our lives, and decided to call Portugal home are going to have even longer until we get to vote and have an actual say here in the country. And that's very frustrating. It's very frustrating to be an outsider in a country and to have like a whole bait and switch where you were told you could come here and you could integrate, and then to be told, nope, we're going to double that time frame. And for me personally, it's very frustrating because I wanted to get my kids new passports and acceptance to a new country before they went off to college. And now, with this new timeline of it going from 5 years to 10 years, that's blown out of the water. My kids will be graduated from college before they are eligible for Portuguese citizenship. So, that is a very difficult place to be in. There are a lot of people who moved to this country who bought homes, who have integrated fully into this community and expected to be able to vote and be here long term at that 5 year mark, and they are no longer allowed to do it. What I do want to point out for those of you commenting on this concept from, the cheap seats, is that in order to get Portuguese citizenship, you already had to take a language exam. It's not as if we moved here and we thought, oh, we're just getting a passport in 5 years no matter what. You still have to integrate. You still have to learn the Portuguese language in order to get that citizenship, whether it's the 5 year time frame or the 7 year time frame or the 10 year time frame. You still have to meet certain requirements. You can't be convicted of any major crimes. You have to pay your taxes. You have to learn the language. There were already those things in place. So it's very difficult to understand what this is even getting at, like what the concept of extending this is even for, because they haven't changed the rules to enter Portugal. So if they're worried about the flood of immigrants, which is absolutely not a flood, they haven't changed any of that. They've just taken the people who have committed to this country, brought money to this country, and followed all their rules. They have only made us suffer by extending that time frame and making it so that we can't renounce other citizenships. We cannot leave other citizenships because we haven't gotten the citizenship that we were aiming to get in order to get rid of old citizenships. So that is very difficult for us.